Hello, and thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoy this series of videos, I guess I should say, as I'm hoping there will be more than one. This is Minecraft, and we have version 1.6.2, and I have never played in this version of Minecraft, so that's a bit exciting for me. As you can see, I do have some mods installed, and a lot of these mods I have never played with. So that will be new for me as well. So I will have a bit of a learning curve as I'm moving along here. But it should be okay, and hopefully somewhat entertaining and fun. I will go ahead and get started with a new world. And I am terrible at coming up with a name to use here. So let's just call it somewhere over there. Don't ask, because I do not know. Alright, create. This series of videos does have an end goal. It does have a purpose. And that purpose is going to be making something. I do basically know what it is that I'm going to make, and what I want to make is actually going to take a lot of materials, a lot of resources. Now, the kind of thing that I'm going to make, I'm not going to say what it is now. It's going to be a surprise for the end. But typically, the kind of thing that I'm going to make, a person would they would do it in a creative mode or a creative world, and just give themselves the materials needed to make it and then make it. But I decided I'm going to try to do it in survival mode, so I will have to do a lot of mining to get the materials, and then I will do the craft to craft what it is that I want to make, hence MystCraft. So I'm sure I'm not the first person who has thought, oh, it would be interesting to try to make something in survival mode that would normally be made in a creative mode. But I am hoping, I don't know how well it's going to turn out. I'll just say that right up front. No clue how well it's going to work or if it will work at all. I am just hoping that it will be somewhat fun for me to do this, and I think that it will be. It may be frustrating at times, just spending a lot of time gathering materials for this thing that I want to build, but that's okay. That's part of the game and part of what I've set myself up for in this series. So first thing I need to do is get started, and that is going to require a bunch of wood, of course. I am using a mod called Tinker's Construct, which is a fairly well-known mod to do my tools. But I also have a mod called Iguana's Tweaks to Tinker's Construct, which changes the way Tinker's Construct is done. And basically what it does is it makes it a little bit more of a progressional type of a thing. So instead of being able to make the best tools, I actually have to go sort of somewhat in order and in the tiers. So for example, with wood, I can only make a wood shovel. With that, I can gather flint. With flint, I can start mining, and the only thing I will be able to dig up basically is copper. Once I have copper, I can build copper tools. That will allow me to dig up tin. Tin and copper together will then give me bronze, and then I can make bronze tools to get iron. And then once I have iron tools, it goes from there, and I don't know the exact progression from that point. But rather than just being able to go straight to iron tools or straight to something else, I actually have to follow this progression. And I think that that will be kind of neat. So should be a little bit more enjoyable, a little bit more challenging than just playing with Tinker's Construct the way that it normally is done. So anyway, at this point, I'm going to desert, and that looks like a village. Hello, Mr. Chicken. Let's go check out this village over here. I need to find a place where I'm going to set up my base of operations. Actually, what I really need to do right now is change my sound level a little bit because it's a little loud in my ear. There we go. And there is a floating island. What the heck is that? Wow. That. Okay, I'm more than a little bit stunned by this. That is crazy wild. I gotta tell you, that may be the location that I'm gonna put my base. I don't have a mod, I think. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Desert biome. I don't have a mod that adds floating islands as far as I know. Wow, that's amazing. I'm a little bit blown away by that. I've never seen that before, and as far as I know, none of the mods I have add that. This village has got some melons or pumpkins planted there. That's great. We've got wheat over here. What I'd really like to find is potatoes. I see potatoes. Ooh, that's a drop off. I can't go down there. I want to get some potatoes. Potatoes are pretty good. Potatoes are normally a pretty good food in the beginning of the game. However, because of the Hunger Overhaul mod, I have a Hunger Overhaul mod installed, and that may actually have changed whether or not potatoes are any good. So I'm actually not sure about my previous statement. Probably shouldn't have said anything. Okay, we found a blacksmith, which means there's always a chest in here. And I got some food, which is good. Some saplings, which don't necessarily need, but that's okay. And what's in there? Ooh, there's another. Okay, let's go in here. This is Tinker's Construct Villager, and all kinds of parts. Copper sword blade, copper crossbar, stone axe head, stone chisel head. Well, the copper sword blade would be useful if I have other parts to go with it. I'll be able to make myself a copper sword when I wouldn't normally be able to need to. But a really important part is all of this, all of the Tinker's Construct. Ooh, and also there's stencils pre-made in here. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That is great. Okay. So the question for me now is, do I want to relocate those items someplace else? And I may want to, because I don't... Ooh, Desert Temple. Yeah, I'm going to have to go in there and explore. These floating islands are kind of strange for me. Still a little bit baffled by that, because I've never seen that before. So, let's see. I don't have that here. Okay. Let me, I think I'm going to do I'm going to take a break for a minute. I'm going to take a quick look to see if a mod I have installed adds these floating islands, or if that's regular Minecraft. I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, I am back, and I really wasn't able to discover if this is a natural Minecraft thing, or if this is potentially just a something from one of those I have installed. Basically, I'm not sure. So, I mean, there are times when islands can occur in natural Minecraft I've seen in the past, but they're not as... if you look in the minimap here, this particular formation is almost perfectly round, and that's not something that I think I've ever... I know that I have never encountered that before. So, these seems to be made out of... Okay, let me find out what this is, and that will probably tell me... Blue slime dirt. This has got to be something from Tinker's Construct, I think. Blue slime dirt. Let's do this. Let's go to Mod and Tinker's Construct. And let's see, this is block 1476. Sorry for this, yeah, blue slime dirt. There it is. So it's definitely something from the Tinker's Construct mod. But I have never... and I'm not super familiar with Tinker's Construct, so the fact that I've never seen it is not something that's necessarily terribly surprising. But is this just nothing but blue slime? Is this water? I have no idea. Huh. Well, oh, I can't jump out of that for whatever reason. There we go. Strange colored dirt. What do I got? I got some seeds. Well, there you go. Apparently, Tinker's Construct makes some strange, ooh, you sink into those things. That's interesting. Make some, strange floating islands, which are, which apparently spawn blue slimes, which are not friendly, and they will try to kill you. So, I don't know if this is a new feature of Tinker's Construct or if it's always been around. This is the first time I've ever seen something like this. So, as I said, something strangely new for me. So, I'm going to slowly, very slowly punch this blue slime to death. And when I get done with that, I'm going to go back down to the village and probably hole up for the night. But I will come back when something more exciting is happening than just a slap fight with a slime. Oh! I starved to death. Oh, that's not good. I was not paying attention to my hunger level. Oh boy. Okay, well, yeah, that I was not prepared for it in the least. Okay, well, I'm being chased by a spider. I can hear it. There's a skeleton there that's going to shoot me. Oh, he missed. Oh, there's another skeleton. There's two skeletons there. They're going to shoot me. Ow. Run, please. Whew. Okay, I need to... Come on, world. I need you to load. Thank you. The part is that I can hear a spider again chasing me. Oh, run away. I can hear a zombie chasing me. I was going to say the bad part is that there's two spiders and a skeleton. Oh, there's another skeleton. There's two skeletons. There's another skeleton on the side. Oh, shooting at me. Man, I'm in trouble here. The bad part is I had all that equipment, and it is now at the top of that large tower. And, ooh, close the door. I believe I have myself on normal. Yeah, I do have myself on normal. Okay. All that stuff is on that floating island, and if I don't get up there to get it, it will despawn, and I won't be able to get it. So that is very much not a good thing. So let's the problem I have now is I don't have any blocks with which to make another sissy ladder up there. So let's oh crud, baby zombie. Whew, I am not in a good state. I may lose all that stuff that's up there just because I can't get up there in time. Okay. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to go away. If I get far enough away from that island, it will go out of memory, and ouch, and I may die again from lack of food. I did not start out this series very well because I am starving to death. I am being chased by monsters. I got so sidetracked by that floating island, and oh man, I'm in the middle of nowhere with things trying to kill me. This is not going to be good, I don't think. Oh my goodness. Alright. Anyway, as I was saying, if I get far enough away from... Oh, there's a spider there. If I get far enough away from the chunk that floating island is in, then it is taken out of memory, the computer's memory, which means that it that's probably not the correct explanation of that. Basically, if you're not within a certain radius of a chunk, then any activity that would occur in that chunk doesn't take place, because the Minecraft world is infinite. It goes an infinite amount that way, an infinite amount that way, an infinite amount that way, and an infinite amount that way. There is a height limit. It goes down to a certain level, then there's only a maximum level. But in this level, or this 2 dimensions, it's infinite. So obviously you couldn't have every bit of your Minecraft world, all the activity going on in it being processed by the computer, because it would... Oh, I starved to death again. Oh goodness. Because of the infiniteness. Infiniteness. Yeah, sure, why not? Obviously, this is not going to go well. Obviously, the computer cannot do an infinite number of calculations. Let's just say that. So, the way that it works in Minecraft is that within a certain range of you, where your character, your player, is located... Great, I got 2 spiders, and I heard a zombie. That's the only amount of area that's actually processed by the computer. So if you get far enough away, then that area isn't processed, and since the area needs to be processed, basically it's a timer that tells it that it's time to despawn those items that I lost. If I can get away from that, that timer won't activate. The problem, of course, is that when I come back to that area, the timer will reactivate, which makes sense, I think. And I'm 400 meters from there. The timer will reactivate, and so however much time I have, which, like I said, I believe is 5 minutes, that timer will begin to count down. And so basically, I've already probably used up some of that 5 minutes in whatever time I was close to there. This probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But anyway, the bottom line being, when you die and or not even just when you die, when you have items, I have a block of dirt. If I put that block of dirt on the ground and leave it there, in 5 minutes that block of dirt will disappear. It's called despawning. It disappears. Basically, the computer, the program, is keeping track of that block of dirt, but it's only going to do so for 5 minutes. because that's just the way the program has decided that after 5 minutes, let's just delete that block of dirt. If the player's left it there that long, he probably doesn't want it, something like that. Because we can't track that piece of dirt forever and ever and ever. You can't do that. The computers cannot handle that. So the same thing is true about those items that I had when I just died. Not when I just died, but when I died the first time over on that island. Those things will despawn after 5 minutes. But again, it's 5 minutes of when it's being processed, and it's only being processed when I'm close to it. So again, I don't know if that made any sense whatsoever, but the point is that if I stay away from it and then gather the resources I need and then go back there and then climb back up there, maybe I can get my stuff back without it being disappearing and going away for good. So that is what I'm going to attempt. I don't know if I'm going to be successful at that or not, but I figure I have to at least try, because I did have some fairly decent things on that I would prefer to have back if at all possible. So anyway, enough talking, enough blathering on. I am at the limit for this particular episode, so I'm going to leave it there, and I'll probably be back right here at this spot, and maybe not. Maybe I'm just going to go off and figure out if I can get some food and get some blocks and go back over there, and maybe that's when I'll rejoin you. Thank you for watching.